Hi, this is Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker. And so, was it a wild Wednesday for you? What did you get up to and how did you do it? And did you do it from your heart's desire? When we tap in and we know that we're coming from our heart's desire, then we actually do better and more powerful things. So, hey, Keely. Hey, Sandy. So, I'm going to be squinting because of right this minute, I don't have glasses. So, maybe someone who's around here would grab my glasses for me. So, and they're in my purse, which is over there. Thank you. Bedroom. Okay, so now you know my purse is in the bedroom, but Keely, this one is for you. So apparently you're going to come up with some thoughts and ideas that actually move you in a direction. There's going to be, it's done with love. I'm going to put it up close. And so what you'll see is that there's a little cherub there. And underneath her are butterflies. And so transformation, look for it to happen. And look for it to happen in a way that is actually easy. The Queen of Wands is not a tough task mistress. So there you go. Great. Voila. Carrie Jo, hi. Shiloh, nice to see you. Lila, hi. Okay. So Sandy, this one is for you. This says it's cups. Cups are emotions. They are the watery fluidity. And this says that the old emotional way, I'm going to put it up close so you can see, there you go. The old emotional way isn't working. It actually didn't work. And in the future, it ain't going to work. So this says stack it up. And then turn around and go out for a walk. Literally, that's what this card is talking about. And look for this to shift up within the next moon cycle. So the old emotional way isn't working, didn't work, and it ain't going to work. So, you know, when you find yourself and you notice that you're in that spot where you're doing the same old, then just stop right in that minute and go for a walk, even if it's just down to the bathroom and back. This is the way that we break the habits up. So there you go. Good night, Keely. Okay, Carrie Jo, this one's for you. Well, that was lovely. We had getting the knight, the king and the queen of swords out early on. So this is about new ideas, new ways of thinking about things. So just like the queen had butterflies and transformation, the king also has that alignment. And he's the only one of the kings of all of the suits who is willing to actually take action. The rest of them are fixated on whatever. But this guy says, hey, there's ideas, and let's take some action. Because, you know, thoughts are things. However, they're not things until we actually start to put them into action. So there you go. That's nice. Hey, Mary, Carrie Jo, Steve, nice to see you. Shiloh, this one's for you. So this woman is bound. And I'll put it up close. You know, I wish it wasn't backwards. There we go. Okay, up close. You can see her bindings. You can also see that her feet are not bound. And if you look, she could kind of wiggle over and rub up against one of the swords. However, at this moment, she's staying bound by her own choice. And she's bound by ideas. And the ideas are keeping her entrenched in the status quo where she is right now. So you are at a choice point. So you can either progress or you can regress. There is no stasis. You can't stay exactly where you are. So the question becomes, will I go or will I stay? There you go. All right, Lila, this one is for you. Ooh, sweetie, you have a lot of love. It's overflowing. So the Ace of Cups. And this particular the aces in this particular card deck that I use, the aces are always gifts from the gods. So you're getting a gift from the gods, overflowing abundant love. May not come in the way that you think it's going to come, but look for it. And this is a brand new beginning for you. So there you go. Nice to see you. All right. Mary, this one is for you. Look, this card is equally wonderful, this way up or this way up. So you may have been feeling like this, like things are upside down, and maybe like a lot of us, you're feeling like you're kind of out of control. And so the way that the world works is we're always spiraling in, and then we're spiraling back out again. So if any of us expect stasis, that things stay level and the same way that they were, then we're going to be challenged in that. So this is like this. Oh, here's the message coming straight through: be in the flow, which is a great message for all of us. So there you go, Steve. This one's for you. Cups again, and this time the 7. So with this card comes illusion, and it's like a choice needs to be made, and yet you were having difficulty with making that decision. So this is the card that says, look closely. It's all an illusion. Just make a choice. So here's the thing that we think about choices. We think, well, I made a choice and I can't go back, or I can't change that. But in reality, you have already changed a number of your choices. We all do. So if we think that I made a choice and I can't change it, then we're very stuck. You're actually on pause. There's no growth there. Life, in my experience, is that you do something, and then if it works out, you do it again. If it doesn't work out, well, you can do it again just to test it out. How many of us do that? Okay, so you can try it a few times. If it doesn't work out, then it's okay just to switch it up. You know, there's no penalties for making a choice and then deciding that you need to make a different choice. I call it try and trash. You know, try it. If it works, yahoo. If it doesn't, trash it. Try something else. And there's an innateness in that gets us into practice. Because how much of life isn't practice? You know, it's all practice. Okay, I'm done ranting now. Okay, Gulam, this one is for you. So it appears that there's some sadness. This card is a lesson, and the lesson is, if you turn around, you will see that all is not lost. As a matter of fact, 2 of the cups remain standing. So if you've been feeling like, oh, and regret, I feel like there's some regret going on. So if you've been in regret, turn around, because there's some salvageable there's something to salvage back there. So go ahead and turn around. There you go. Great lesson for all of us. Thank you. Megan, this one is for you. You're getting some new ideas. And this one is actually going to inspire you to act differently. Hey, Gypsy. Hey, Siobhan. You're welcome, Steve. So the thing about this is that when we know better, we do better, right? Okay. Well, most of us. And because you're smart, Megan, I know that, you will do better. So it's a gift from the gods, this new way of thinking, these new ideas, and then you put them into implementation. So that's the same as anything. We get an idea, And then if we don't take action on it, it's just an idea that lays there lamely. But as soon as we put it into action, it becomes a thing. So there you go. All right, Tammy, this one is for you. Hey, Joseph. So when I see this card, it's the Six of Cups. So it's an emotional connection. It's a gift that you were given in childhood, an emotional gift. And you may still be relating to the world as if this gift is actually still accurate. It's probably not. Because if you think about, and if you hang with me long enough, you'll hear this over again. But if we use the ways that we were taught as children, about not talking to strangers, about certain of our behaviors, if we continue in those behaviors, we don't grow emotionally, spiritually, probably financially, and definitely not emotionally. So these things that you were given as gifts as a child, it's okay for you to leave them standing. Okay. You'll know what that means. Okay. Thank you. All right, Gypsy, this one is for you. Oh, so this is the 10 of Cups. You can see it's a rainbow of love. And it's the last card of the cups, the emotional lessons that we go through. And as we learn and grow, well, we're challenged, right? But this says this is a beautiful, this is bliss. So in the tarot cards, this is emotional bliss. So there you go, Gypsy. Lovely card for you. So one of the things, if they resonate, if some of these cards resonate with you, find them online, enlarge them in black and white, and color them. It concretizes it into your body. So as you're coloring it all, you become to own that. You know, or people say, well, just own that. Well, you can own these, and you can own them for a whole week until next week, and then you show up and get a new one. So let these be your guiding light from, one wild Wednesday to the next wild Wednesday. So, and let me know how that works. So, Judy, nice to see you. Hi, Gretchen. All right, Siobhan, this one is for you. A message is coming. It might already be here, about the body, mind, and spirit. See the pyramids down over here? That's them. And you can see, I'm going to put it up close, you can see that on his garment are lizards. Lizards wake up your dreams. So this is about wands or passion and fire and drive and connection to the divine. So what are your dreams in terms of your connection to the divine? How are you going to use this? He's got a walking stick, this page, but he's also connected to Mercury up here by the feather in his cap. So listen. Mercury was the messenger. So listen for messages about bringing the body, mind, and spirit together. And let those messages inspire you to take the next step. There you go. All right, Joseph, this one is for you. Oh, I'm going way over here. The Emperor. So the Emperor is a 4, rest and relaxation. You can see that he's doing that right now. But that's not really his forte. Look, he's all armored up. He's got that ram energy that, that he can take it out into the world. But he's also in balance. And look how I know that. That's a sign for Venus. So he comes from love, although sometimes he wants to kick your booty. So this card is suss it out. When you want to take action and you want to get going and you're like hard at it, just like check yourself. Is this the kind of energy that I need? And what kind of energy do I need to get this done? So when I see this, I often say, this is knowing when to growl and when to bite. So sometimes a growl is all we need, right? Or just get at it. And so this is about, do I really need to do that? And if you do, just check your methodology. There you go. All right, Gretchen, this one's for you. Oh, look at that. We had the Emperor and then we had the Empress right next door. I don't think that's ever happened. So this is kind of a special night to have those two. So let's just all of us soak up that energy, because the Emperor takes care of his people. And sometimes he does it in a big aggressive way, and sometimes he doesn't need to do that. His consort, his lady, the Empress, has no concerns with taking care of horses or axes or swords or any of that. She's all about charitable work. She comes from love. Look, she's got a little, look at, oh, here we go. We can all bask in this. She's got a beautiful place that she sits. It's all cushy. She is sitting up in a wheat field, soaking up all of that. She has everything she needs. As a matter of fact, she has so much that she can help others. So this is a card of generosity. And Judy, this one is for you. Knight of Swords, new ideas, seeking new ideas, hence new ways of being. Because if you want new ideas into your life, it's not because your life is exactly how you want it. So seeking new ideas. There's a caution with this knight, because look, he's roaring along. The trees are flapping behind him. Sometimes he forgets to look where he puts his feet. So, you know, this is mushroom season. I don't know if you're out shrooming or not, but start to look, and this is good for all of us. Start to look at the ground. See where you can see mushrooms. See what you can see. You know, the climate is changing. We're having leaves fall. What's at our feet is different than it was 3 weeks ago. So start to pay attention, all of us, to where am I putting my feet? How fast am I going? Do I need to really go that fast? So there you go. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Kristen, Bob, Ryan, nice to see you. Gretchen, you're so welcome. All right, Linda, this one's for you. So the devil, sometimes people get freaked out. Don't do it. The devil says the only chains that are binding you are those that you are willing to keep there. So if you're feeling bound by something, then know that it doesn't need to be so, okay? And I'm going to show you a great shamanic trick. So you get a scarf or you get a big, long necklace, and you put it over your head, and you take it off. And every time, and you tie it. So put it on, tie it, untie it, take it off. And every time you take it off, do it 40 times at least. Say, I release the chains that bind me. I release the chains that bind me. I release the chains that bind me. And, you know, by the time you're done 40 times, first of all, your arm's going to be tired. And you shift a lot, because every cell of your body gets that movement there. So just go ahead and do that. Hey, John, nice to see you. Kristen, this one is for you. Temperance. Okay. I love when I see this, because it's telling me to slow down, be thoughtful, take the higher path. And when we do that, temperance is about bringing everything into balance. Temperance is pouring, standing first of all on one toe on a rock, dangling one foot into the water. So those two elements are in balance. Pouring a liquid from one cup to the other with a nimbus around his head. Enjoy. Not struggling, not wobbling around with all of that, but being in balance. It's a beautiful card. Take the higher path. All right, Bob, this one is for you. Apparently you're doing some overanalyzing. You might not be surprised by hearing that. Most people aren't. So the 4 is like, it's a mental thing. You're overthinking something. This is the give it a rest card. So when you find that you're ruminating on something, you're rehearsing, rehashing, whatever it is that your forte is, you can put a little elastic band around your wrist. And when you do that, just give it a twing. We move away from pain towards pleasure. And when we're shifting up habits, we need reminders. You won't always catch yourself. But when you do this reminding yourself, you're going to catch it more frequently and you're going to break it even more, more quickly. So there you go. You're welcome, Linda. Okay, Ryan, this one is for you. You know, Ryan, I haven't heard anything about how things are going, but apparently you're about to start a new journey. What a great card. I love this card. I love them all. So the Fool says, do not wait for the next step to be shown to you. Don't do it. Take the next step and it will be shown to you. So pack up your goodies, you know, throw a rose over your shoulder. Don't let the dog nick you. What is that saying? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Yeah, so you're getting a strong pull. And if you look at this person, the pull isn't from the mundane world, it's from the spirit world. So there you go. Let me know what's going on. Sarah, this one is for you, the Sun. If you have been worrying about, am I okay? Is everything going to be okay? This is the card that says, yes, everything is okay. And it's not an actual going to be. It is okay. Your problems are only as big as a small child on a small pony. So there you go. You're welcome, Ryan. I like to play with you. John, this one is for you. There's about to be a rebirthing for you, John. And in order for that to happen, there's got to be something that you let go of. And people often worry that someone around them is going to die when they see this card. However, the real truth is that there is something that needs to get transmuted. We talk about it in terms of it dying. Other metaphysicians talk about it in terms of transformation or transmutation. So whatever it is that's going to allow this new rebirthing of you, this new growth, it's got to move through this process. So if you're holding on to something that you're thinking is actually serving you, I'm going to ask, now I put my glasses back on, you'll be able to see more clearly now. So I ask that you really look to see if what it is, oh, okay, coming straight through, is worth it. So there you go, John. Nice to see you. So Sonia, hi. Okay, this one's for you. So pentacles, money, property, tangible things. If you haven't yet been given some praise at work or whatever it is that you're doing in the practical world, you can begin to expect that it's on its way. And it may be that you, first of all, need to acknowledge yourself for doing what it is that you're doing. So first of all, if we acknowledge it, then the outside world, as within, so without, as above, so below. So, you know, my mantra, you're welcome, John. My mantra is, we play, we create, we succeed. So come from that place. So lovely to see you all tonight. And thanks for showing up. See you next week. Enjoy my Enlightened Spiritual Warriors. I will leave a link down here that you can pop on over to ask to join the group. I teach there every week, so you might want to just do that. So Bliss, everybody. Oh, Heidi, you just popped on. Let me grab you a card. Oh, this is a nice one to leave. The Lovers. So, Heidi, sometimes this is an internal, well, it's all an inside game, right? But this is sometimes an inside game for sure. It's matching up the feminine side, the left-hand side of the body, and the masculine side, the right-hand side of the body, so that they're in vibrational alignment. As they become in vibrational alignment, the outside world draws to you that which you have been seeking. Now, Lovers isn't always about a person. Sometimes it's about our work. Sometimes it's about our lifestyle. So just be aware that first we do the inside work, then it shows up out there as a beautiful attraction for you. This is major arcana, so it's worth paying attention to. So there you go. Good night, everybody. Bliss. Bye-bye.